Subarashi. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, what is good, everyone? It is your boy, TGU, and I'm back with another video. So, we have, for the time being, closed the book on our adventure with album reviews. We will get back to those at a different date. But today, I bring you another story time video. Oh my gosh, it's been a minute since I did one of these, huh? I've been doing basketball videos, football videos, album reviews. Like, I've been doing a lot of stuff, but it's time to get back to the story times. Now, if you know me, you know my story times can be either pretty meh or pretty wild. I've told people how I got caught beating my meat. I've told people about a time where I damn near went to jail for people. There's stuff in here that I would be willing to share with you guys. So today, Today, we are going to take a trip down memory lane once more into the life of TGU. Now today, I'm going to tell you guys about the time I shit my pants. I know. Like, what? You what now? What? But listen, I promise you, there's a perfectly fine explanation for it, and I don't know what to, I don't know what else to say besides that. We'll get to the story, okay? So this is about sophomore year, right, of high school. Oh God, it's getting worse, isn't it? It's getting worse. High school? I'm relieving myself in high school, not in the bathroom, but in my trousers, in my pants. Listen, I can explain, okay? What happened was, the night before, we were eating dinner, and somebody thought it'd be a good idea to lace my food with grinded up laxative. Yeah. So, and you're wondering, you're like, well, how late did you eat this stuff? Because you should have been on the toilet at nighttime, not taking a dump on yourself in the daytime. So what happened here? So what actually happened was, I didn't eat my dinner that night. Okay, I ate my dinner when I was getting ready for the morning, because we didn't really have, breakfast items for me to eat. So I decided, you know what? I'm hungry now in the morning, so let me eat this food instead of eating this trash ass cafeteria food that the school always wants to serve you and promises you it's actually good for you. That shit kind of looked like ass, so I didn't want to eat it. So I ate our home cooked meal, and it was good. I ate a little bit of it because I obviously was rushed for time. I'm not the most organized person in the morning when it came to school. So I ate a little bit of it, and then I went and got ready, shower, whatnot, get to school. Now, homeroom, right? Homeroom, I'm sitting there vibing, just typical homeroom shit. Just not really, just trying to just wake up for real. And my stomach starts getting bubbly. So I'm like, okay, what's happening? Like, you know what I'm saying? At first I'm thinking, okay, I'm not hungry, right? Like, I'm not hungry because I ate this morning before I came to school. So I can't be hungry. So what is it? And then if you've ever had bubble guts, yeah. So oh my God. This is terrible. I'm down horrendous. I'm down catastrophic. But yeah. So I started to feel real tight in my gut. I started feeling like real antsy in my seat. I can't sit, really, because like it's just a lot of pressure on my stomach and whatnot. So I'm like, teach. I gotta go to the bathroom. Now, mind you, this time my homeroom class was actually my first class of the day. So we would do the homeroom shit, and then it would transition into a whole nother class. So I was there for a large part of the morning, a good 2 hours really. So she's like, okay, yeah, go ahead, take care of yourself. So I'm running. It gets bad real quick. I'm running through the halls, right? Because the bathroom, from that classroom to the bathroom is like 3-4 minute walk. So I'm like, I don't got time for 3 or 4 minutes. I'm running the fuck there right now. So, and this is me the whole time. I'm gonna actually get up in my seat and show you exactly how I was running to that goddamn bathroom. You know what? Yeah. So this is me with one hand on my stomach and then another hand back here behind my booty, and I was like, you know what I'm saying? I was hurt. And what hurt me even more was what came next. And if you know where this is going, you can kind of assume what the hell I'm about to say. So I get to about, I want to say, less than 100 feet away from the bathroom, right? I get about 100 feet or so away from the bathroom. I see it. It's right down the way. I'm about to get in there, about to, take care of myself. And I just feel like, no, like, it just, oh man. Oh, this memory is like one of the worst memories of high school, honestly. Because now you're probably thinking, so you went the rest of the day with shitty boxers, shitty pants on. No. I went, so what happens now is I go and make I can't really run because, yeah. But I make my way as fast as possible to the nurse's office. And at our nurse's office, they have like spare clothing and whatnot in case people have like a medical emergency, like, obviously diarrhea, or they throw up on themselves or something like that. They have extra clothing for you. So I go to the nurse's office. I tell her my situation, and I can tell the whole time it's really awkward me even having to tell her this, because at the time, I didn't know what the fuck was going on. Like, I've eaten the meal that I ate in the morning before, so it wasn't the food. So I knew something was wrong with me, and I didn't know why it was happening like this. So I go to the nurse. I'm like, listen, this between me and you, this gets out to no one. Not a soul. She's like, okay, well, I didn't actually say that, but that's what I was pretty much thinking and pretty much conveying with my energy. And she was like, okay, I get it. You know what I'm saying? There's clothing in that bin. Go ahead and choose out some pants for yourself. I'll give you a plastic bag for your pants and your other stuff. So I'm like, cool. So obviously I can't put on my boxers again, because my boxers are the first line of defense, and they got fucked up in the first bit of the war against the bubble guts. So I am now riding around in school with these extra, because there were like a limited pairing of pants. Like there were either the very baggy ones that I ended up getting, or some super tight ones, some little ass ones that look like they were supposed to be for a little kid, and you know, just nothing of really my size. So I chose to wear the big ones. I just tied my belt. I put it like a couple more buckles through, and you know, just had it to be really tight around my waist, but like real loose everywhere else. So I'm walking around school. People who have already seen me are like, okay, did you piss yourself? What the fuck happened to you? Because and like I can tell people were thinking that, because my friend who seen me in the morning, he came in with me and was like, dude, what happened to you? Where are your pants at? Why are you wearing that? And I'm like, dude, long story short, we don't want to talk about it. I'm going to save you the grief. But yeah, just know this gets out to no one. Ever. So I put the plastic bag with my pants in it in my locker, and at the end of the day, I come back and get it. And the whole day is just awkward. I'm riding around commando underneath my pants. It's not a good day. It's not a good day. Yeah, that ruined my morning, and it also made the rest of my day pretty awkward. There were some bright moments, you know, obviously, but yeah, no, I would not do that ever again. And I get home, and it turns out my little sister was actually pranking me, and and you know what? You know what? I picked her up. I slammed her down into the bed. And then I started tickling them toes, because I know where she get, you know, I know how to get her just tap it out. I start tickling her toes, she starts tapping out, and I don't give up. And then what happens is I pick her up, right? Because at this point, I'm a full-blown wrestler. I've kind of slimmed down a little bit. I've really been running more. But I used to be like more buffed up. I picked her up. I took her down the stairs. She's sitting there fighting me the whole time, struggling my arms. But at that point, she's still a little sis. I take her to the kitchen, right? I put her down. She tries to run. I'm like, okay, I'm coming back for you. Anyways, I get a spoon, right? And I get my plate from the fridge. I get a spoonful of my food, and I run back upstairs at her. She got the door locked. So what happens is, I'm like, okay, bet. I take one of my little bus cards, like a little smart trip. If you're ever taking a metro kind of whatever system, you know what the kind of card I'm talking about. So I take that card, and I put it in the little, you know, I do the thing with the door and get it open. And I run in there, I put her there, I pushed her down. She's saying like, no. And then, and I take her cheeks like this, I over her mouth like that, and I'm like, bah! And then I just keep, you know what I'm saying? She tries to spit it out, but hey, man, she's swallowing some part of that. Okay. Now, I know a lot of you are probably going to take this story out of context, like, really bad. And I just want to say, I'm killing you right now with my eyeballs. Like, I'm going to, like, I'm killing you right now with my eyeballs. I want you to understand. But nothing weird is happening here. This is, I don't know about you guys, but for me and my sisters, it's typical of us to just kind of just, you know, playfully banter, playfully, you know, wrestle, whatever else. It's all good fun. So she gets a little bit of it, and long story short, she's the one on the toilet at the end of the night. And yeah, so that's that story of how I shit my damn pants on a random day at high school because my little sister wanted to prank me. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to, you thought I was going to say smash, right? Make sure you caress that like button, and make sure you give the boy a sub. We looking to hit 50 subs. That's the next goal. We've hit a goal of 25. We're steadily making more strides. We've gotten a couple more subscribers in the last couple of weeks here. So, yeah, I appreciate all of you that's come through. Be sure to check out my previous videos if you haven't. And it's been your boy TGU, and I'm out of this beach.